Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Tonight's topic is going to be the narcissist and the smartphone. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So the smartphone, it's something we all have, we all use, and let's be real, it's become an integral part of our existence. Like, we use the smartphone for so many things, from communicating with people, banking, video games or games, social media, the list goes on and on. There are so many uses for the smartphone, it's amazing. And guess who loves the smartphone more than you? That's right, the narcissist. And do you know why they like the smartphone? Of course you do. The reason why is this: because the smartphone is a non-stop source of supply. You see, you are a living, breathing human being, and God bless you, thank you for being on the channel. You are a different source of supply to the narcissist, but what you are is exactly what the smartphone is supposed to be, but it's inverted with the narcissist, and I'll get into that in a moment. The thing is this: with a healthy individual, a smartphone is used when it's needed. And yeah, you probably do check your messages a little too often, and maybe you send emojis and memes or whatever people do on these smartphones. But a lot of the time you're on the smartphone, you're actually investing your time. Like right now, you're probably watching my video on a smartphone. There's a good chance you are, and thank you again. The thing is this: smartphones can be utilized for anything. And my belief of a smartphone, sincerely, is it is making the world a better place. Yes, I do mean that. And the reason why is because many countries, I won't mention the countries, but many countries over the globe now have smartphones and accessibility, whereas let's say 10 years ago they didn't. And this is beautiful. It's empowering the whole planet, the whole globe. I love it. Getting back on track, with the narcissist, they love the smartphone. You know what? If there is one thing the narcissist actually does love, it probably is the smartphone, the more I think about it. The reason why is because with a smartphone, for anybody, but now I'm sticking with the narcissist, all they really need to do is make sure that the phone has a battery charged, and voila, there is instant supply. Now, many of you realize on the channel I mentioned the dating apps and dating apps, and I'm not a fan. I don't believe in them at all. I believe they're cesspools for narcissistic behavior and narcissists in general. So I don't recommend you're on them. However, pardon me, people are, and that's fine. People do what they do. But the narcissist thrives here. Why? Because they can jump in and out of conversations, or swipe left or right or up or down, whatever people do, to get sources of supply. Many times ghosting them, many times never interacting with them other than to just, a quick interaction, but with no intention to meet up with them, things like that. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. I'm just letting you know that's one way. But the smartphone and the narcissist has so many other compatible abilities, such as this. Let's say again, you are on a date with your significant other or whomever, but they're a narcissist. And of course, you don't know that. For this whole video, you don't know the narcissist is a narcissist. Well, that's not true for this part. The thing is, guess what? If you're out on a dinner date, what is the narcissist doing? That's right. You see, they're acting busy, and they're probably ignoring you, and they're on their smartphone. Now, when I say acting busy, yes, certainly they may be on the smartphone getting other sources of supply. Maybe they're playing a video game. Maybe they're just acting like they're not doing anything to not be talking to you. Do you remember those days when they just completely ignore you and shut you down, even though you've been married to them for years, or even though you've had kids with them, whatever? They ignore you. That's one free pass. That's how they don't have to interact with you, because you see, the narcissist is more important than you. I'm sorry, the smartphone is more important than you are. Yes, it's true. So the other thing is, on a smartphone with the narcissist, this thing never stops. It's available 24/7, like I said. As long as they have a cell phone battery, they're golden, they're set, they're good. And you need sleep, right? You probably sleep 8 hours, whatever, 6, 5, 10, whatever. The point is, the smartphone it's nonstop. It's instant gratification. It's just add a battery, full charge, and they can do whatever they want to do. The beauty of the smartphone also in the narcissist is it literally is like a third arm to them. And I mean that. Why? Because think about this. Have you ever tried taking the cell phone away from an individual, let alone a narcissist? It's not going to happen. They will fight tooth and nail to get that smartphone back. And you may say, well, Andrew, why would they do that? Like, if someone took my phone, I would say, please give it back. You know, like, what are you doing? I'd appreciate my phone back. That's what you would probably do. No, not the narcissist. Why do you think that they would fight so hard to get their smartphone back? That's right. because it's full of hidden secrets that you're not supposed to see. It's full of secret chats and secret apps and secret encounters and whatever the heck else they do on this phone. You see, the smartphone is actually their dungeon. It's their way they can continue to manipulate and destroy and conquer innocent individuals just like they did you. The difference with you is you're a living, breathing human being sitting right next to them while they're texting other sources of supply. And many sources of supply in this dungeon on their smartphone, they will never actually meet. They won't. Some they will, but many they won't. What they will do is just be flirting with them in any capacity at all. It could be on WhatsApp, it could be Facebook, all of these apps. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to get on the list of them. But the point is, you see, the narcissist doesn't actually need to physically be next to somebody. Just like right now, you're watching this video, and I'm in Costa Rica, and wherever you are, you're watching the video. We're interacting in a way, right? That's what the narcissist does. Think about this. Whatever country the narcissist is in, maybe they ping somebody in a different country, different time zone, and they, of course, because maybe the other person's sleeping or whatever, and then when they wake up, what is the narcissist, what's the first thing they do? That's right. They check their smartphone. Why? Because they're probably excited like Christmas morning to see if that person replied. Think about it. That's what they do. It's nonstop. It doesn't end. And when the narcissist gets tired of exchanging pleasantries on the smartphone or whatever disgusting things they do, all they do is delete or block that person, or maybe do the classic move and just never reply to them again and ghost them. And that person's head is spinning and they're wondering, what's going on? I thought things were going well with this person, even though they're halfway around the globe. I thought we're doing something. And they disappear. That's how the narcissist lives. Remember those days in real life when they would go days without talking to you, or days without being around? Or maybe they'd be sitting next to you, but they'd be checked out because what? They were on their smartphone. Exactly. So the list of things in the smartphone that the narcissist does, they go hand in hand. They're perfectly meant for each other. The narcissist understands this. That's why they live for their smartphone. Keep in mind, many people, many narcissists, my ex-narcissist had 3 phones. Yes, 3. Now they claimed some were for business, some were for, actually they claimed 2 were for business, 1 was personal. I don't know, it doesn't matter to me. I really don't care anymore. Actually, I didn't care back then because I trusted them. But the point is, the smartphone is, whereas it can be utilized for greatness on this planet, it really can. Like in an emergency, you can ping someone in a second, hey, help, come save me, that kind of thing. But also it can be used for not good things. And the narcissist utilizes, most times, the latter, not good things. Because think about this one. You make plans with somebody, you're going to do something, and that you and the narcissist. And then all of a sudden they get a mysterious text. And they're like, oh, I can't do it, something came up. Really? What came up? Because we had plans since this morning, and we're supposed to go grab that great dinner, remember? Oh no, I've got to go, I've got to help a friend. Really? A, who's the friend? B, so suddenly? C, we made plans. D, we're married. What are you talking about? Things like this happen all the time. Why? Because of the availability of the narcissist and the narcissist needing supply. You see, it's a nonstop quest with the narcissist to get supply. And the smartphone provides this each and every waking moment. It really does. And there are so many different layers to this that I could go on for hours and create multiple videos on this. But I want you to understand that the smartphone and the narcissist, it has exacerbated the speed of narcissism on this planet. It really has. Because remember, I said in a couple videos back that in the old days, you would just pick up the phone, not smartphone, pick up the phone, and you would call your friend or whatever, hey, let's get together for lunch, and you would do it, whatever. But on a smartphone, you can do anything. You can book an airline ticket, you can have an Uber pick you up, you can have food delivered, you can book a hotel room, who knows what they're doing in hotel rooms. You can do anything you want to do on a smartphone with a couple clicks of a button. Get it? So it's lightning fast, and the narcissist loves what? That's right, they love speed. Remember how they love bombed you? How your head was spinning, you had no idea what was going on because they wanted to ensnare you in their evil web of destruction and lies and manipulation? You had no clue. You thought the love bomb would go on forever. I did too. No, it's because the narcissist loves speed. And once they had you ensnared in that web and the love bomb was over and you began to become devalued and then eventually discarded, or however the relationship ended, what were they doing the whole time? That's right, probably buying a new smartphone, an upgraded, faster one, so they could get more supply at an even quicker rate. That's how they live. Pay attention to it. You know, think about this one. Watch this. Say you're in a line paying your grocery line, buying groceries or whatever. And then, what do? You put your items down on the checkout thing, and then the girl or the guy punches in the prices, blah, blah, blah. How many times have you seen somebody that is doing this kind of move like that, which means they're not even paying attention to what they're doing? Or how about somebody that's just walking down the street like a zombie like this, like texting, right? Or on a bus, like, oh, that's my stop? Okay, yeah. People are mesmerized by the smartphone, but none more so than the narcissist. Remember, the smartphone is the nice new shiny toy that the narcissist needs. It's exactly how it is. And the narcissist can't get enough of it. So each and every day, week, month, or year, when all these new apps come out to grab your attention and to keep you on the smartphone, for a healthy individual, yeah, they're going to be like, okay, wow, I'm addicted to that game, that video game, whatever it is. I don't know what they're called. Yeah, I need to slow that down. And they acknowledge it and they understand. Maybe they delete the app and they move on. Hey, wow, I was spending too much time in that. Okay, I shouldn't do that. By the way, if you're doing that, you probably shouldn't. You should be spending your time wiser. That's my opinion. I love you guys. But the narcissist doesn't do it that way. What do? Give me more. I need new, I need fresh, I need brand new, like shiny objects, whatever they are. If it's a human being or a smartphone app, or maybe it's just someone to connect with on a smartphone. Think about this one, which I didn't touch on before I closed the video out. On the smartphone, you also can do what? That's right. You can look at all the thousands and hundreds and thousands and millions of people's pictures. Think about that. It doesn't have to be on a dating app. They can be stalking people on any platform, just looking at pictures all day long. Wow, I want that. That looks beautiful. Maybe I should talk to that person. Maybe I should contact them. They'd be a good source of supply. Wow, they have so much money. Oh my God, that person's gorgeous. I can't believe it. Wow, they work for that company? Oh my God, they're in fact. See what I'm saying? They can do reconnaissance and homework. They don't even really need the flying monkeys anymore, other than to support them when they discard you or to dig up dirt on you. But the point being, the smartphone is an invaluable tool for the narcissist to do all of their dastardly evil deeds from beginning to end. Rinse, wash, repeat. It's what they do. It's how they thrive in their little bubble of destruction. It's exactly how the narcissist is. So pay attention to your smartphone when you're using it. And if you're watching this video, again, thank you. If you're on a smartphone or not, I appreciate it. The point is, use your time wisely. Do what you always do, like I'm telling you, like I'm suggesting, not telling. But be smart. Make the right decisions. Make the proper decisions. But the next time you go on a date, or let's say you're at a family dinner somewhere, and there's that one or two people just, they're present physically, but they're checked out because they're on their smartphone, pay attention to that. I would guess that the odds are, if it's an adult, they probably aren't addicted to some game. They're probably getting some kind of supply. Why would I say that? You're probably like, Andrew, what are you talking about? Why would you say that? How would you even think that? I'll tell you why. Because if they're a healthy individual and they're at the family function at the dinner table, number one, they shouldn't have their smartphone out. Number two, it shouldn't be on. And number three, they should be engaging with the people that are in their present company. That's what human beings do. If you have the luxury to have a family or being present with people, you should engage and talk to them and discuss things and share the beauty of the moment. That's what you do. The smartphone is a smartphone. It's supposed to be put on hold, not the other way around. So remember when I began the video, I said that you are treated like the smartphone and the smartphone is treated like you? That's the example I was trying to let you know. You see, to the narcissist, you, a living, breathing human being, is actually just someone they can put pause on whenever they want to. And then when they take you off pause, they need you and abuse you and utilize everything you're offering them or everything they want from you. Then they unplug you and put you again and on the sidelines or up on the shelf. That's how a cell phone is supposed to be used. But they do it the opposite. You see, they pay more attention to their cell phone or smartphone than they do you. I know for a fact they do, because that's what happened to me. Pay attention to that. That's how twisted the narcissist is. Guys, this video is kind of long. I love you all. I hope you liked the video. I love doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Please be blessed. Use the smartphone to watch this video and many others. And you guys are intelligent. You know what you're doing. You're all empaths. You're beautiful, bright, shining lights. But the narcissist, no. This is like, watch this one. It's like, you know, a cat, when you have a cat and you have the light thing that shines the light and the cat's just like jumping everywhere. I don't know what it's called. But that's what the smartphone is to the narcissist. They just can't get enough of it. And unfortunately, they never will until a new, better device comes along that's maybe better than the smartphone. Enough for that. I love you all. God bless you. I'll talk to you soon. Be blessed. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.